Did you know that there are over 460,000 student athletes participating in college athletics here in the United States? Of this large number of talented athletes, less than 1% will actually continue with a career in professional sport, despite all the hard work and dedication these students put forth during their time at college. As college students ourselves, we know how stressful and time-consuming schoolwork alone can be during our college years. Imagine how difficult it must be for these student athletes to keep their grades up and perform at a high level on the field each and every day. With my son in college currently on a full athletic scholarship playing baseball, I know firsthand the amount of money it takes to live comfortably during his college years, and also the amount of pressure he has on his shoulders to keep his performance up on and off the field. Today, I'm going to persuade you and other fellow college students to petition the NCAA and even athletic directors of your local colleges to compensate these student athletes more generously for all the hard work. In this speech, I'm going to tell you about the students' need for more compensation. Then I'm going to provide a detailed solution for the problem. And then last, I'll describe the future for college athletics if this problem is resolved. All right. First, I'm going to tell you about student athletes' need for more compensation for their time. With the amount of time and the hard work these players dedicate to their respective universities, I believe it'd only be fair for a larger portion of the proceeds to go to these college athletes. Although some college athletes earn a small stipend between $2,000 and $5,000 annually a year, considering the amount of revenue most colleges generate, this amount should be raised. The risks of participating in college athletics greatly outweigh the rewards, especially in the violent sports such as football. With 460,000 student athletes participating in 24 sports, only 1% will actually extend their career and go professional in their sports or earn a living at sports. They also have double the workload with the amount of time spent practicing and performing in front of huge audiences while simultaneously trying to maintain their GPA. There's several negative impacts of this problem. With the strict rules enforced by the NCAA, a student athlete is not able to work or receive any type of outside income, which can result in suspension or even expellment if they do. And plus, the financial burden on the parents and guardians can become overwhelming throughout the school term. And the athletes participating in the not-so-popular sports such as tennis and gymnastics and swimming may not receive as much additional income as athletes in more popular ones. Now I'm going to provide a solution for this problem. With the millions these colleges receive off athletics, just dividing a total of 1% of the total revenue evenly among the players would provide each athlete with an extra $5,000 annually. For example, a college football team has 85 players. Most teams average around 40 to 50 million per season. Just dividing these 1% of these earnings would be reasonable. The first step is interview a student athlete and ask how much it takes in order to live comfortably, within reason, of course, but also record the amount of time they spend weekly participating in these sports. In the second step, just develop a petition to be signed by students and student athletes who also agree that players should receive more income based on the amount of revenue generated from the university ticket sales, television, and provide a gross income each university receives for the entertainment and sales associated with their sport. And then the third step, email the petitions to the NCAA president on the ncaa.org and just contact president. It's right there on the website, and then asking him, would he be willing to negotiate more pay for the student athletes, especially the larger Power 5 schools who receive ridiculous amounts of money each season. This will help solve the problem because they'll remain in college for their full 4 years and receive their degree and not feel the need to leave early in hopes of making money in professional sports, which most times just leads to disappointment. With the experience the student athletes gain by staying the full term, university athletic programs would greatly benefit from championships and the attention that success brings to their community and the state. Now that I've told you about the need for more conversations and a solution, I'm going to inform you about the future of college athletics without this problem. As the popularity of college athletics continues to increase each year and the amount of income also increases for these universities, the future only looks brighter for the student athlete. Considering the amount of pressure they endure each day in order to provide entertainment for us, the fans, rewarding these talented athletes will only make sports thrive even more in the future, whether you're from a small town or a big city. Without these student athletes having any way to earn additional income during their time at college, changing these outdated rules and regulations of the NCAA has to be done in the near future. Not only will it help the families and reduce stress and allow the student athletes just to greater enjoy their experience on and off the field, in the classroom too. This will help the problem on a large scale by providing large audiences, fans with unlimited entertainment, and more talented athletes want to stay instead of trying to go pro, stay in school. And then individuals that help, they'll become more motivated and perform higher without the financial stress and feel more appreciated. More and more students will complete their college education without chasing the temptation and stardom that professional sports offered, which most often leads to failure of expectations. All right. We talked about the need for more money for student athletes, a solution to the problem, and the future of college athletics if this issue is resolved. Today, I'd like you to create a petition at your local college and send it to the president of the NCAA to compensate these talented individuals more generously. Just imagine a world without the entertainment of college athletics. I, along with the millions of other fans, spend our hard-earned money in some form or fashion every time we enjoy a game, whether on TV or live in person. With the NCAA enjoying enormous profits for the time and effort of these young men and women, why not cut them a bigger slice of the pie? Thank you.